Hey guys, MasakoX here, and it's now time for another edition of the comment section. I've actually had quite a lot of questions since the last one, and I'm more than happy to answer them for you right now. Are you going to do any more Masa plays for games like School Days? Those were hilarious! Dating sims? Yes. Shiny Days? No. Honestly, I really didn't enjoy my time playing Shiny Days because the pacing was just all over the place, and some of the questions were a little bit, questionable in that one. I'm looking at you, Makoto! Your sister isn't your girlfriend! It was a real shame because I had the collector's box and everything, and it was so cool looking, and yeah, it just really didn't hold my engagement. School Days HQ, that was a lot of fun because I actually had a mission to try and get Makoto to be a good guy, and we did it. If I do finish it, it'll be in my own time, but I doubt I'll even pick it up again. It just really didn't catch my attention. What inspired you to do Goku's Gonna Show You? Goku's Gonna Show You was just the culmination of me taking improv classes, because before then, I had crippling anxiety when it came to actually doing stuff, because I worried about, oh, was I funny enough? Oh, will people enjoy what I do? And can I actually sustain Goku for a playthrough? I don't know. But after I took those improv classes, I just thought, well, you know what? Let's just give it a go. If people don't like it, they don't like it. Just move on. And sure enough, people did like it. And it's just really, really astonishing just to see the level of support and enjoyment on the gaming channel and here. I mean, you guys were the ones to spearhead it to go to the gaming channel. I have you to thank for that. And really, you know, it's just down to you. How do you feel about conventions? Put simply, I love conventions. They're just great. They're really enjoyable. They're tiring as hell. I'm sure most of you know that. But you get to see your friends. You get to see the people you hang out with online. And in my case, we get to interact with followers and fans, and it's just great because you actually get to see it in real life. It makes everything real, and it just makes it so much worthwhile when a person can come up to say and thank you for so much for all your support and laughs over the years. It means just as much as it does when I get a nice comment on here. So, yeah, I love conventions. One thing I don't love about them though, overpriced food. What's your favorite DBZ game? I really like Xenoverse, I really do like it. It was a breath of fresh air that was much needed. But in terms of the games that have come out recently, I would have to say Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Now, when I've mentioned this to most people, they go like, really? You like 2? But I like 2 because you could level characters up. And I remember, because I got to Raditz to level 55, and I was able to just beat down nearly everybody. And that was just crazy. How did you get your role in Tome? For those of you who might not know, Tome, or Terrain of Magical Expertise, is a flash animation done by Chris Kerberthoniosi. And he's a friend of mine. And he had in mind the character of Astarob. Oh, where's the plushie? Yeah, this guy. I basically got the part because at the time, in about 2011, I was a lot like Astarob. Nervy, quiet, really kind of cautious, and the hat, glasses, everything. He just kind of was melded from my archetype at the time into this character. And if you watch the series, he has a really cool kind of coming of age episode in episode 9. This thing I got from UBCon. It's a little convention in Buffalo, and a fan gave this to me. I just thought, oh, this is so cool. I love it. You know, Astarob will always have a good place in my heart. Oh, this is a good one. What are your thoughts on people from different countries creating translations in form of fan-based subtitles to a bridge series? Do you think it's a good thing? Yes, I do. In fact, I know about a Spanish dub, a Mexican dub, a Hungarian dub, a Polish dub, and an Italian one of many of TeamFourStar's properties. I love hearing, like, Goku in Italian. It's great. I love it. How did you come to the decision in making Bad Fanfiction Theater? Also, have you had any professional voice acting roles like Kaiser, Lanny, Taka, etc.? In terms of professional stuff, not quite yet. Bad Fanfiction Theater, though, that was just down to the fact that I found a guy called Bren Daniel, and his channel you can find right here, and he read fanfiction a lot smuttier than the ones that I do, but still, I loved his presentation and his baritone voice. And I just thought, well, how about I bring back the character Gamington Smythe that I had from like years ago, and like have his descendant be in the form of, instead of reviewing games consoles, he reviews bad fanfiction, but instead of thinking they're bad, they're the greatest thing in the world. That's what I always stress upon. I'm never making fun of a bad fanfiction. I always want to just present it in its, as it was intended, with illustrations, and my character absolutely adoring them. Can you help me with how to proceed in getting my Abridged series episodes back up? I've disputed the claims, but the claimant has declined them. At this stage, what can I do? I'd hate to put my series on indefinite hiatus. Ah, okay. The fact is though, you're doing it under fair use, because I would hope that you're doing this because you're enjoying the fun of making an Abridged series. That's what we like to do at TeamFourStar. Really, if the claimant has declined it, there isn't a whole lot you can do at the moment without risking going to court. And right now, I would suggest to try, if you want to keep making them, finding a different video platform to put them on. And maybe putting a disclaimer on at the beginning. And just creating a new channel and trying again. But I think that's all I can say, honestly, at this point, if the claimant has rejected it. I had that bad luck with Kempfer, so I know exactly what you're going through. What is your favourite Dragon Ball Super episode so far? It would have to be a close tie between episode 33 and episode 15. Episode 15 with the whole Mr. Satan going Super Saiyan and Beavis and all that kind of stuff. That bit of filler I loved in Super, so I just thought that episode was great. It was a nice little bit of material. And also Goku flying through the air with the tractor. That's just hilarious. Where did you come up with the name Masako? Masako Nozawa. Simple as, really. Just got it from that because I thought Masako Nozawa was cool, and she still is. Have you ever met Shawn Schemmel or Chris Ayres? Yes, I have met Chris Ayres, actually. I met him a couple of times at San Japan, and, you know, he's a real straight-up guy. Really, really down-to-earth, and just so nice and really friendly. It's a bit ironic, really, because he voices Frieza and all that, but still. As for Schemmel, I haven't actually met him yet. I mean, there was a time where I was about to meet him last year at a convention in Sunderland, SunnyCon, but unfortunately, he just fell sick and he wasn't able to attend, so that was just a bit sad. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I doubt it, really. Would you be willing to tell your fans about your weight loss? How did you do it? What made you decide to do it? And how did you keep it off? I know it's a personal question, but congratulations to you. It's a big deal. For those of you who might not know, I used to weigh about 360 pounds, and that's about nearly 30 stone. And I was pretty much morbidly obese for nearly all my life, until about the age of 21. And it just came to me when I was flying back from a trip to Vancouver, and we needed to get like economy plus seats just to be able to fit in it comfortably for the trip. And I just thought, that's not right. I suppose really, you can't really lose the weight until something clicks in your mind. Because if you haven't got that click moment, you're not going to be able to keep it off. And yeah, I went down to about 155 pounds by about a year and a half, 2 years later. And yeah, that was too far for me being 6'3", 155 pounds. Oof, that's way too thin. I've kind of stabilized now at around 220, 230. And I think, yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I could be down to about 200, but, you know, I'll take that right now. But in short, I'll never be back to where I was, that's for sure. It's just really shocking to remember that all that kind of days ago and years. It's just like, wow. But all I can say is just eat less, eat right, do more. Just get some exercise in there, eat the right types of food, try and keep to proteins and water especially. Cut out soda, fizzy drinks. That's a big deal. If you're wanting something, try wait 15 minutes. If you've forgotten about it, then you didn't need it. If you still want it after 15 minutes, just have it. Really? Just don't deny yourself like that. What is your favorite Dragon Ball movie? Fusion Reborn, movie 12. Without a doubt. Whatever happened to Naruto the Abridged series? Simply put, creative differences, communication problems because time zones were becoming an issue because we were all starting to get jobs, and I don't know, something just didn't feel quite right at the time. And, you know, we were trying to like do a new setup of us both writing and then kind of meshing a script together, but ultimately it just didn't come down really well, and ultimately I just felt like this doesn't really feel right, so I just made the decision to leave. And that was my decision alone, and I just felt like something had just changed and I wasn't really happy doing it anymore. Thankfully I had a lot of support from back in the day, and it was just so wonderful just to kind of see all the outpouring of support from everybody. I still miss those days. Those were good times, and I'll never forget the days of Naruto Bridge, because those were the things that got me to where I am now. So I'm not going to pretend that it didn't exist, because that would be just churlish and immature. So yeah, I still hold those days in high regard. Well, that's the questions done for me, but as for Goku, let's get on with another Go Q&A!
Go Q&A, yeah! Yo, what's up, my Go crew? Can you teach me the ways of being a Super Saiyan? First off, you need a Krillin. Are you willing to play a 2-player game with Vegeta or Krillin? Well, I would play a game with Krillin, but he never seems to be coming out of his room after playing like Layers of Fear. I don't know what that game's about, but I hope it's layers and layers of cake. Because I like cake. As for Jeets, well, he never seems to be around. He's busy training or off on another planet or something. Hey, that's my best buddy for you! Out of all the anime characters, who is your favorite besides yourself, and who is your least favorite? I'm a cartoon? What's your favorite type of muffin? Oh, white chocolate and raspberry. That or a double muffin, because what's better than just one muffin? 2 muffins! How much bacon you got there? If muffins were eradicated, what would be Goku's favorite food? You may choose only one room to enter. A room with infinite amount of delicious food, or a room with an infinite amount of challenging opponents. How about challenging food? Or delicious opponents? Oh, don't make me choose. Delicious food. Yeah, okay, question done. I'm already hungry now. Bye. Oh my god, where are my muffins? Go Q&A, yeah!
Thank you, Goku. And thank you all for your questions. If you want to have a question of your own, leave a comment in the description and I'll get to it. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. And be sure to like and subscribe this video and share it with your friends. And just a reminder, the PO box is indeed open, and if you want to send anything my way, just check the link and the address in the description. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, and until next time, catch you later.